Are they holding on for next year? Can we expect the surprises next year instead of now?
I think, I don't think we are going to see massive surprises with the way we launch. I think our setup will be the same, but within the setup there will be options. But for me, and why I like that and why I back that is because we have a team that comes from different clubs across the world. I like the simplicity with the way we launch. However, the options with our setups is there. I think the big work on for me is the execution on this, on when to give the tip, when to go out the back. Because I can see that there is development or opportunities for development. At the moment, it is just the execution and the option taking of the options that we're going to play. Because if you look at our attack shape, it's still the same 1-3-3-1 with our forwards carrying it up. But if you look at the last 2-3 weeks, how many line breaks did we not get from the tip-on passes where teams has done their homework? They've seen, okay, if Owen's going to carry this cut legs because he carries now, all of a sudden our forwards are throwing the tip-ons, and that's bringing the surprise element. And that for me is what I like, because now there's also the players around it that's got to now react and change their roles of being a cleaner from being a support player rather than just running and carrying through.
So Dick, my question comes from semi-final game against Wales. Very consistent in the Rugby World Cup. Build up, we were screaming out, run the ball, fuff, you're kicking, you're doing this. Come the final, I didn't expect it.
Yeah. But remember, Owen, that in the final, they had freedom to run off penalty advantage and also freedom to run off turnovers. So turnovers, you get unstructured defence, and the 2 tries we scored, one was from a really good tackle by, was it Marks or Am, and Am picked it up, gave to Peter Step made the pass
down the line
for Colby to score. The other one was they tried to run out of deep, but we contested the ball, we won it, we went on the blind, pass to Am, and that to Mapimpi chip ahead. Brilliant. But it was all off opposition turnovers and mistakes. What I liked about the effort that has gone in this week is that our big forwards, and you made a very good point there, everyone sees Etzebeth come around the corner. And against Wales, they had one guy went for the knees, and another guy went because he knew he was going to go down. And then the next guy would go in to slow up the ball. This time, Etzebeth played a little pass to Lutiaga. Now, that is what we're trying to bring into our game, that little variety. We made a lot of mistakes because our team has not practiced that attack for quite a long time. But we must be very careful to move away from our DNA. And the reason we create so many opportunities is because of our physicality and because of our intensity. So I think the question has to be more, how do we maintain a dislike for the opposition that we have to have? It's no good going in there and saying, I shared a beer with that guy last week, he's a good mate of mine, how's it? And you get on the field, have a good game. No, we've got to come out with eyes like Etzebeth when he's busy trying to throttle Alato. That is the way. If we play with that intensity and passion, we've got really good set-piece line-outs driving mauls. Our defence is ferocious. We hit the breakdown, like a ton of bricks. And suddenly, we're getting all these opportunities. But last week, we didn't play with that intensity. We actually came out of the changing room pretty slapgat, and we were exactly the same against New Zealand, I thought, at Emirates Airline Park. So how do we get the intensity week in and week out? How do we make it personal every single week? It's very hard to do. Rassie does it. But it was nice to see this week. Dallander, when he scored his try, did you see that? He was just basically telling the crowd, there you are. Stick it up, you.
All right, so